What up, YouTube? G4Lady here once again, back with another video for you guys. I predicted that I'd be making this video, even though I didn't want to make it. But yeah, it's official. Daredevil is officially canceled as well. You know, it comes on the heels of Iron Fist being canceled and Luke Cage being canceled. So after they just had their season 3 of Daredevil, now Daredevil 3 is canceled. The reason I knew Jessica Jones and the Punisher weren't next is because they're already in production. You know, they're not going to cancel it while they're already shooting it, you know, and editing it, and it's almost ready to go. So it made sense that them two wasn't going to be canceled, and Daredevil just wrapped up, you know, so it's not in production anymore. So it made sense that Daredevil was going to be canceled next. And yeah, that shit, it's still a shitty feeling to see, like, even though I predicted that it was coming, it's still shitty to actually see it, because I was just scrolling through Twitter, and in bold fucking print, Daredevil is canceled. And yeah, it just hurt to see that shit, but of course, conspiracies going through my head, shit popping into my head is like, it's predictable because Disney is coming out with their own streaming service in 2019, so maybe, of course, they want to cut it off Netflix so they could take it over there, and that's the reason I wasn't worried at first. But then I really thought about it. I was like, thinking about Disney, would I really want it to be on Disney's streaming service? Think about it. You know, we already have Netflix, right? We already paying for that shit. But to have another streaming service that's $7.99, do you really want to pay for that shit? And thinking about it, it's Disney. So you know it ain't going to be the same old shit that we saw on Netflix that made it gritty and down to earth street level. Like basically the charm of the Marvel Netflix universe is that it was so dark and gritty and grounded in realism. If they put it on Disney, they have to lighten that shit up. It ain't gonna be Punisher beating the shit out of people. It ain't gonna be Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, you know, hardcore fucking on TV. It ain't gonna be the shit that we accustomed to. It's gonna be some watered down, you know, PG-13 bullshit, and that would take away from its charm. That would take away from its charm. So thinking about that, that's not necessarily a good thing that it could be taken over there. I don't think they would keep it the same because kids are going to the primary focus of Disney's streaming service would be for kids. So I know they couldn't keep it the way it's intended to be viewed over there. They would have to water it down. But so like I said, that is an initial worry of mine about this. But something that gets me excited about this, if they do decide to take it over to Disney, is that they can make it a part of the MCU. You know, how epic would that be for the Defenders and the Avengers to be officially tied in the same universe? I know it's already technically in the same universe, but on screen together, that's a whole new story, and possibilities really are endless there, especially when I think about Disney just acquiring Fox and all Fox's properties too. So we'll have Deadpool over there, we'll have fucking X-Men and the Fantastic Four. So I think about the Defenders and Punisher with the Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Avengers. Like, they can tell way grander stories with all of these characters interacting with each other. So that really is exciting if they can pull that off. So that is an exciting possibility that they can go in that direction. I would be down to see that shit. So it's like I'm excited and I'm worried at the same time. But keep in mind, this is all conspiracy. All conspiracy. They could just be canceling this shit and it's just done. You know, I think that's the worst case scenario, is that we'll never see this shit anymore. And that's what makes me worry, because some of the actors and actresses from these shows that's getting canceled, they saying they're going to miss the crew, they're going to miss the cast, and it got me feeling like, yo, maybe this shit really is over, you know? But yeah, that's worst case scenario. But like I said, Daredevil being canceled, it just hurt to see. Even though I knew it was going to happen, it hurt to see that shit. Because arguably Daredevil was my favorite among all of the Marvel Netflix shows. It was one of my favorites. And a lot of people hated, let me talk about this too. A lot of people really did hate Daredevil Season 2. But I actually liked Daredevil Season 2 more than I liked Season 1. I'm in the minority there. What I actually liked the Hand, and I actually liked the addition of Elektra. I liked the Punisher and Daredevil's dynamic, and I felt like that was way cooler to me, you know? So I hope it's just not done completely. I just hope it's not done completely. So even if they did take it over to Disney side of things, at least it would get to live on. At least we would get the possibility of a Defenders Avengers crossover at some point. So, but anyways, I'm about to get out of here. You guys can hit me down in the comments down below. Tell me your thoughts on Daredevil being canceled. How do you feel about it? And tell me your conspiracy theories. Like, what do you think really happening over there at Netflix for them to make this decision? Let's talk about it. G Foley here signing off, and thank you guys for watching.